Hi students, good morning. I hope you all are fine. Welcome to grade 11 business mathematics class. So second chapter we have completed. I hope you all of you learned everything. So third chapter also, first exercise we have completed. I gave homework. I hope you all completed. I explained and gave. So I hope you all of you completed. So we'll start the second section today. Before that I gave some formulas to write in your note. I hope you all of you wrote in your notes also. Okay. So we'll start from the problem. So whatever the formulas we need, I will explain on that time. So that time you just recall in your note. Understand students? So those who not completed your class, so please complete it first. And afterwards, please watch this. Okay. So let's start our class today. So example 3.4. So before that, many things I asked you to write in your note. I hope you all of you wrote. Okay. So let's move to the class. Example 3.4. Find the acute angle between the lines 2x minus y plus 3 equal to 0 and x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. Find the acute angle between the lines 2x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0 and x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. So before that we need to find the slope of this 2. Okay, y means we know the formula. We have I explained the formula in the last class. Tan theta is equal to, take down, what's the formula? Tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 plus m2. So if we need m1 and m2 value, if we know the m1 and m2 value, then only we can find the acute angle. So first you need to find the m1 value. So last year you have learned, if the equation is given, how will you find the slope? Minus coefficient of, minus coefficient. So we have learned the formula, is it right? Minus coefficient, how will you find the m? Minus coefficient of x by coefficient of y. In 10th standard in coordinate geometry chapter you have learned. Okay. So same thing we are going to use here. Here they gave two equations. From that you consider, from the first equation you take the slope as m1 and second equation we will take the slope as m2. Afterwards finding m1 and m2, if you substitute in tan theta formula you will get the answer. Understand students? Okay. So let us consider. Let m1 and m2 be the slopes of 2x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0 and x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. Let m1 and m2 be the slopes of 2x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0 and x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So this two m1 and m2 be the slopes. Okay. Two slopes we have considered. Understand students? Okay. Then next what will you do? First find out m1. Now m1 is equal to minus coefficient of x. So minus coefficient of x means minus 2 divided by minus 1. So you will get 2. Then m2 how will you find? Minus coefficient of x. That is minus 1 divided by 1. That is minus 1. Now you know the value of m1 and m2. Okay. Let theta be the acute angle. Okay. What's the acute angle? Let theta be the acute angle between the lines. Okay, what's the formula? Last class I taught you. Tan theta equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. What's the formula? Please learn out this formula. Tan theta equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. What's the formula? Tan theta equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. Okay, so now substitute in this formula. Tan theta is equal to m1, what's the value? 2 minus of minus 1 divided by 1 plus 2 into minus 1. So that's equal to 2 plus 1 means what's the value you get? 3. Divided by 1 minus 2 means what's the value you get? Minus 1. So inside the modulus positive value, outside when you are taking positive. Is it right? So tan theta is equal to 3. From that theta is equal to how much you will get? Tan inverse of 3. So this is the answer. Understand students? So tan theta equal to 3 means theta is equal to tan inverse of 3. Understand students? So let m1 and m2 be the two slopes we have considered. Then m1 value, m2 value you have found out. Then tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. Okay, substitute in the formula, you will get the answer. So tan inverse of 3. Understand? Next we are going to learn again 2 more formulas. Okay, all of you take down your books, ma. Distance of a point from a line. Okay, I will teach in your book. I think the page number is somewhat different. So the length of the perpendicular from a point P of L comma M to a line, I said in the first class itself. Third chapter is very easy, but we will learn lot of formulas. Okay, so please write down everything and learn it. Okay, distance of the line, distance of a point from the line. Okay, so 2 formulas are there. 2 formulas also there will be a lot of difference. Why means here from a point P of L comma M to the line. Okay, here origin to line. That's the 2 formulas difference. Okay, so here point to line, here also point to line, but the point is origin. Okay, so the formula is distance, that is D is equal to modulus of AL plus BM plus C divided by root of A square plus B square. If it is origin to line means modulus of C divided by square root of A square plus B square. Understand students? So these 2 formulas you need to take down to your note. So after completing this problem, take down this to your note. Okay? Okay students, let's move to the next problem. Example 3.5. Okay. Show that the perpendicular distances of the line x minus y plus 5 is equal to 0 from origin and from the point P of 2 comma 2 are equal. Okay. Show that the perpendicular distance of the line x minus y plus 5 is equal to 0 from origin and from the point. Okay. So origin and from the point means we have learned the formula. Is it right? But from the point also equal. So both the answers also equal we need to prove. So both the formulas also you will use here. Okay, solution. Given line is, what's a given line? X minus y plus 5 is equal to 0. X minus y plus 5. Okay, so first we will find the perpendicular distance from point to the line. Okay, so perpendicular distance of the given line from P of 2 comma 2. Okay, so what's the formula we have learned, ma? D is equal to modulus of AL plus BM plus C divided by square root of A square plus B square. Okay, so this is a formula. So now you can substitute in this formula, that is equal to modulus of A value is 1, okay, B value is minus 1, C value is 5. Is it right? From the line. Okay, then what's the point? L value 2. Is it right? M value 2. Okay, so substitute there. So 1 into 2 minus 1 into 2 plus 5 divided by square root of a square plus b square means 1 square plus minus 1 the whole square is equal to modulus of 2 minus 2, it will get cancelled. So 5 divided by square root of 2. Okay, so this is the first answer. Got it? Okay, next what will you do? Origin and this point line also equal, we need to prove. So let us take this as 1. Then next to find out perpendicular distance of 0, 0 from the given line. So what's the answer we will get? Write down the formula here. D is equal to modulus of C divided by square root of A square plus B square. So what's the C value? 5, is it right? A value is 1, B value is minus 1. Substitute here. So that's equal to modulus of 5 divided by square root of 1 square plus minus 1 the whole square. That's equal to modulus of 5 by root 2. So this is equation number 2. Whether both are equal, ma? Equal, correct? So therefore, then given line is equidistance from origin and 2, 2. Understand? So very easy. So both also different formula. Okay. So one point to line, one formula I have taught you. Then origin to line, one formula I taught you. So if we apply the two formulas, both the answers also equal. So both the answers also equal means you will say the given line is equidistance from the origin and point. Okay, got it? Okay, let's move to the next problem. Example 3.6. If the angle between the two lines is pi by 4 and slope of one of the lines is 3, then find the slope of other line. Question is, if the angle between the two lines is pi by 4. So angle between, that is theta, the value is given. Okay. Then slope of one of the line is given. That is m1 value is given. We need to find the slope of the another line. So we'll use that same tan theta, that formula. In the place of m1, the answer is given. Theta, the value is given. So if you apply in this formula, you will get the m2 value. Understand? So we know that the acute angle theta between two lines with the slope m1 and m2. Okay, m1 and m2 is what's the slope? Tan theta equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. So in your question, theta value and m1 value is given. Okay. So theta equal to pi by 4 is given. m1 the value is given as 3. Now substitute in the formula. Tan pi by 4 is equal to modulus of 3 minus m2 divided by 1 plus 3 into m2. Okay. So what will happen? Tan pi by 4, what's the value? pi means, keep it in mind. So after that there is fourth lesson only we will learn trigonometry. So before that it is problem tan pi by 4. So pi means 180 degree. Keep it in mind. Pi means 180 degree. So tan pi by 4 means 180 degree divided by 4. So now simplify. So what will happen? 2 times 90 cancel means 45 degree. So that is same as tan 45 degree. Now all of you got it. What's the meaning of tan pi by 4? So in this 11th standard as well as in 12th standard we don't notice theta like that. But every values they will give us pi by 4, pi by 3, pi by 4, 2 like that. So 180 degree. Pi means 180 degree. So 180 degree divided by 4, 4, 3 or something you can find out. So here tan 45 degree. So what's the value of tan 45 degree? 1. Correct? So this one you have learned last year. So 3 minus m2 divided by 1 plus 3m2. So you can take outside of the modulus and cross multiply. So what will happen? 1 plus 3m2 equal to 3 minus m2. Bring all the terms to one side. That is 3m2 minus means plus m2 equal to 3 minus 1. So this one is 4m2 equal to 2. So m2 equal to 2 by 4. That's equal to 1 by 2. Understand? So what's the slope of the other line? 1 by 2. The slope of other line is 1 by 2. Understand? The slope of other line is 1 by 2. So angle between the lines is given and slope of one line is given. M2 you need to find. So just to substitute in the formula you will get the answer. Understand? So you have found out the answer. So next section we will move to the next one. Take down your books all of you. Concurrency of the lines. So after completing this example, put the heading concurrence of 3 lines. Okay. Concurrence of 3 lines. So here what you need to take down your note is conditions for the 3 straight lines to be concurrent. So this one you need to take down to your note. Okay. So this is a formula. They will give the 3 equations. If they gave the 3 equations, they will ask find the condition for concurrent. So what will you prove? Determinant of this value is equal to 0. If we prove the determinant of this value is equal to 0, we will say the given lines are concurrent. Understand? So what's the formula? This is also a formula. A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C2. Determinant value 0 means we will say the lines are concurrent. Understand? Concurrent. That's the meaning. Question is example 3.7. Show that the given lines 3x minus 4y minus 13 equal to 0, 8x minus 11y equal to 33, 2x minus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0, are concurrent and find the concurrent point. Okay, show that the given lines, 3 lines are given, they are concurrent and we need to find the concurrent point. Okay, solution. Given 3 lines are given. What are the lines? 3x minus 4y minus 13 is equal to 0. 8x minus 11y, bring this to this side, minus 33 equal to 0. Then 2x minus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. What's the question? Show that the 3 lines are concurrent. For that, now only I taught the formula. So what's the formula? Determinant of A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C3, C2, A3, B3, C3 value 0 means we will say it's a concurrent. Afterwards, we need to find the concurrent point also. Understand? So, condition for concurrent lines is, what's the formula? A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3 equal to 0. 0. That's equal to, substitute 3 minus 4 minus 13, 8 minus 11 minus 33, 2 minus 3 minus 7. So first unit you have learned determinant, is it right? So you know, are very well thorough in that. Okay, so 3 into, how will you take this and this will go? So I am simplifying, that is 77. So directly I am writing, okay, 77 minus 99. So next means minus of minus 4 you will get. So this and this will go. So 8 into minus 7 you will get as minus 56. 33 into 2 means 66, correct? Then next one is plus, that is minus 13. So this row and this it will go. So minus 24 plus 22, correct? Okay. So that's equal to 3 into, simplify 77 minus 99 means minus 20, correct? Then plus 4, 10, okay? Then minus 13 minus 2, okay? Simplify minus 60 plus 40 minus, the minus is plus 26, okay? Okay, this one is, 77 minus 99 means 22, correct? 22, so 66. Subtract it, ma. Minus 66 plus 66. What's the value? 0. Therefore, the given lines are concurrent or not? Whether it is concurrent. Yes or no? Yes. So, if we get the answer as a determinant value as 0 means, we will say therefore, the given lines are concurrent. Okay, therefore the given lines are concurrent. Here they asked you to find the concurrency point also. Here they asked you to find the concurrence point. For that you can take any two equation and solve it and find out x and y value. Understand? For that what will you do? You take any two equation and solve it and find out the concurrent point. That's the concurrent point. Understand? So take down any two equation and solve it. To find concurrent point, solve equations 1 and 2. Otherwise 1 and 3 same as in your book you can solve. So equation 1 into 2 you can substitute means you will get a 6x minus 8y is equal to 26. Then equation 3 you can multiply with 3, so it will become, so this and all you know, because of that I am skipping simply 21. Okay, so what will happen? Minus plus, these are all the things you have learned in 10th standard, is it right? So these are the things you know. So this will get cancelled. So what's the answer? Y is equal to 5. Now when y equal to 5 in any one of the equation you can substitute. Shall we substitute in 1? So what will happen? 1 implies 3 into y, is it right? So 3x minus 4 into 5 minus 13 is equal to 0. So 3x minus 20 minus 13 is equal to 0. So 3x minus 33 equal to 0. So 3x is equal to 11. So x is equal to 11 by 3. So x is equal to 33 by 3. So how much you will get? 11. So what's the concurrent point? The point of concurrency is 11, 5. This is the required answer. Understand? When you are seeing, you will think it's a big problem. No. Okay, determinant value 0 means we will say the given points are concurrent. Okay, if they ask to find the concurrent point means take any two equation and solve it and find out xy value. That's the point of concurrency. Understand? Okay, so this much is enough in today. So we have completed up to 3.7 example. Today we have learned 3 formulas. So that is line to point, distance from line to point, distance from origin to line. The next one is the concurrency. Okay, so some problems I taught you. So very easy. So third unit is okay. So you must learn all the formulas and do it. Okay. So now all of you take down your book. I am giving the homework for you. Exercise 3.2. Exercise 3.2. Problem number 1 is your homework. How will you do? Find the angle between the lines. How will you do? This one is a m1 value. This one is a m2 value. Tan theta formula. Then find the distance of the point 4, 1 to the line. So I taught you the formula from point to line. Is it right? Distance formula. AL plus BM plus C divided by root of A square plus B square. If you use that formula, you will get. Then third problem, now we have completed. Show that the straight lines are concurrent. Here in this question, they not asked concurrent point. Okay, if they asked the concurrency point, we need to find. In this problem, they not asked the concurrency point. So you need no need to find out the concurrency point. Simply determinant value is equal to 0. That alone if we proved means that's enough. Okay. So 3 problems is your homework. Again I am repeating students. Exercise 3.2 problem number 1, 2, 3 is a homework. Very easy. You must do. So here 2 more example and 2 more exercise are left in this section. So we will complete in the next class. Okay students, please learn our everyday portion. Maintain your class works neatly. We will meet in the next class. We will complete that one in the next class. So please learn out all the formulas. Thank you students. Be safe.